Hello, hello, lovelies. Hello, Happy New Year. This is your weekly dose of light. This is a new series that I'm starting this year to bring you inspiration, of course, light language to activate you, to support you as we move through this journey this year. Each year brings through a different flavor of our journey, requiring us to step up to that next level or become our next self, I should put it that way. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to this week's dose of light. Are you ready to receive your light language to support you this week, to support you in your life, to support you in any way that you need at this time? Are you ready to join me in calling in some miracles, calling in some love, calling in some joy? What do you need this week? So go ahead and take a deep breath in with me and out. For those of you who don't know me or who are new to my channel, new to this weekly dose of light, this year, I am dedicating this first part of the year to bringing through a channeling light language to support you. And is so far has been pretty amazing. So I'm going to continue until I hear the okay, it's done, and then I'll stop. Um, this is something I do every week, and the theme changes depending on what we all need. So the daily or the weekly dose of light is something that is coming through at this time to support you all. So here's the thing with light language. If you're new to light language is the language of the universe, of the heart. Light language is the language of our soul. It is so powerful. I feel like I want to say it's the language of the divine or the language of God. It has the ability to break through anything that might be in your way. And it requires you to also be in your heart. It requires the channel to be in your heart, and also it requires the receiver to be in your heart in order to receive it. The heart is the portal for it. So as you're receiving this, and I'll guide you through it, where I'll drop you into your heart, get you prepared before the light language comes through. And then the other thing that I do is I pull a card. The decks change, weekly, which this week I wanted to use a certain deck, and then the 72 names of God, that deck was sitting on top, and I feel like it got mad. It literally just like fell down after I chose the other one and spilled everywhere. And I was like, oh gosh, okay, I guess this is the deck that wants to come through. And if you're familiar with Kabbalah, that's where the 72 names of God comes from. So they've broken down, which it makes a lot of sense, right? We hear the name God and we think about, this male being in the sky with beard and, punishing people. But I love how the Kabbalah really breaks it down for us. God is not one being. God is a consciousness. It's all. It's everything. And we get to, in this, the 72 names of God, it breaks it down to the different aspect of who this consciousness of being is. And it is so powerful to bring through. So we're going to be using that today. What I was like, all right, I guess that's what we're calling in. We're calling in some extra superpowers this week. But it makes a lot of sense because last week we had towards the end of last week, we had the full moon in Virgo, and that might have been a bit intense for most people, as Virgo, really was bringing through a highlighting some discernment, organization, um, I wanted to say virtue, but it's more like honoring your values. What are your values? And are you honoring them? Are you bringing them to the forefront? Or are you letting people walk all over it? Right. And this, of course, with the full moon, it's about clearing the stage. It's about clearing what needs to go, letting go of what needs to go. And I love that Virgo's energy is in this, organization is another thing. So if you found yourself cleaning and organizing, that was Virgo. And I feel like it was so powerful that we're going to continue to feel it this week. And I'm thankful for that because we get to continue to do the spring cleaning, removing, sweeping, cleaning. This is like internal stuff and also external, spiritually and physically, right? What needs to go needs to go, right? And this Virgo energy is going to bring to light what no longer works. There's a lot of things, a lot of systems, a lot of beliefs that are quite outdated personally and also overall. So when we're looking at our community, when we're looking at um, our world, there's a lot of things that need to go. There's a lot of things that no longer works, and this energy is really pouring that through it. So if you're feeling this in your life, like the clearing, the discernment, being true to yourself, honoring your path, honoring your values, like all of that is part of, we're all going through that. Honor it, keyword, honor it. If you've been receiving these weekly dose of light, how has it been feeling for you? I love that, especially those of you who have been sending me messages and giving me feedback on how you've been receiving it and what has opened up in your life. Like, I love hearing it. So please send me a message. Let me know how it feels when you receive this. And I also ask that you share this with others. The more the merrier. This is a blessing. This is a blessing I'm bringing through. So why don't we share it far and wide? This is something I do for everyone, right? I bring through the light transmission for everybody. But if you're going through something specific that you need support on, then, this is why I have that offer light prescription. I'll put that link below again. You can go ahead and grab that offer. And with this, I actually tune in specifically to you and bring through a light language that is uniquely to support you and you alone. Right. So really tailor it to you. It is powerful. So far, those of you who've said yes to it, you can attest to it. It's been incredible and mind blowing what is coming through. I am like so in love with light language, always have been, and it just keeps getting better and better. It's like the more I bring through, the better it gets. Just when I think there's a ceiling, that ceiling gets broken and the next phase comes in. And it just is, it's been such an honor to be the channel for this potency that is being called to be anchored and into this planet at this time and to support everybody on this planet at this time. So if you need that support, I intentionally left it at a very low price so that if you need it, you can go ahead and grab it. So make sure you do that. I'll put the link below. But it's just, it's been incredible. I'm so grateful that I get to support you in this way. It's very easy for me to tune in and bring through what you need. That's me as the channel. And it is quite an honor to be able to collaborate with you and bringing through your healing, your miracle, your blessings, whatever it is that you need to support you at this time. So if that feels good to you, go ahead and grab it. Last week I met with my Activate program, the women in my Activate program, and we did our second call. I know, a second call already. And so far they've created their compass. And then last week was about your doors and keys for the year. If you're curious about this, check out the Activate program and send me a message. If you're really interested, I can get you in. But it's so the best part of this is seeing the reaction on your faces as they're moving through this journey. Because here's the thing, when you look at the name of the program, and I get this a lot where people who step in, like I looked at the name, I was drawn to it, but when I looked at the name, I thought that I had already done something like that. And then they step in, they're like, no, this is something I have never encountered before. It is powerful. There's a reason why I've been offering this. This will be the third year on its own because the Activate program is part of Goddess Unleashed, which is my year-long program for women who are ready to come home to themselves. It's about empowering women and anchoring them into their source power and helping them to learn how to operate from that place in the world. It is powerful. It is a goddess unleashing, your goddess unleashing within you. It is a powerful journey. The activate is the first part. And I had the call to do that like 3 years ago, to just do that part, for people who just want to create the roadmap for the year, because it's so powerful. You go from, guessing what this year is going to be about, hoping and wishing, about what you want to manifest, to actually knowing exactly how to do that. You get the roadmap to what this year is all about, who your soul wants you to become, how you can become that, what challenges will be coming up, what tools you have to move through the challenges when they come up. It is powerful. So the Activate is all about creating your roadmap for 2024. And your roadmap is totally different from mine. Like everyone's roadmap is really cool, is different. And the coolest part is how they come together and they talk about your own roadmap and what is coming up. And, everybody's just holding space for each other. The community is gold. So again, if you want to move away from, like I have to do this, I'm hoping that this year will be better, to I know what this year is going to be about. I know what I need to do. I know who I'm becoming this year. Then you should join Activate. And again, send me a message, because we've already started it. So I'll see where you are and see if you're a good fit for it. If not, then you have to wait till next year, or you can join the Goddess Unleashed 1-year program if you want to if you want a deeper mentorship with me. And again, send me a message and we can chat about that. But I'll put the informations below, the links below, so that you can explore more about it. Take a deep breath in and out. I wanted to share with you the ways that I can support you this year. And that's why I'm talking about these programs. That's why I'm doing this weekly dose of light. So, it's very important for me. Like I want more people to know what I have to offer. And that what I have to offer is unlike anything out there at this time. I don't always have the words to describe what I do, but I know the women that step into my energy, they're not the same when they leave. They're absolutely better. They go through amazing transformations that is mind-boggling. Like I could not make that up. I could not even do that. Like it is divinely guided transformations. It is powerful. And I want you to know that there's a reason why you're drawn to my energy. There's a reason why you're drawn to my offering. It's because you are ready to come home to yourself. You are ready to live your life how you want to live it in this lifetime. Create what you came here to create. Experience what you came here to experience. To live empowered, confident, in love with life, knowing that you are fully supported by divine and life itself. So don't doubt why you're drawn to me. Stop second guessing. Stop thinking that, well, maybe this person will do it. There's a reason why you're drawn to me. Say yes to that. And let's create our miracles together. So taking a deep breath in and out. I think this week the theme is just going to be opening to receiving your miracles. What do you think? And it's perfect with the God names too. So just open up to receive your miracles this week. Are you ready to open up to receive your miracles? Whatever that is this week. Take a deep breath in and out. I want you to breathe into your body, breathe into your heart. And as you breathe into your heart, see that beautiful flame or beautiful flower begin to blossom, begin to expand and get brighter and brighter and brighter. There you go. Until its powerful light is rippling outward, rippling out from your heart, through your body, and around your body. And at this time, we're going to anchor the divine love and divine heart from above into your heart. and anchoring the divine love, divine support, divine rejuvenation from the heart of the divine mother below, bringing it up, anchoring into your heart. Take a deep breath in as I now call in your higher self to fully anchor within your heart now. Take a deep breath in and out. Allow or cease, so feel all three lights, all three essences, all three frequencies coming together as one potent portal or light within your heart. And really feel its power as it ripples through you. Look, if I'm seeing the picture of the sun, a very powerful sun shining brightly through your heart. Take a deep breath in. And just allow that to happen. You just kind of move it as the rays of the sun expand and moves through you. It's also clearing away anything that is ready to go, any blocks, any limiting beliefs, anything that is or might be in the way of you receiving your miracles now. Moko oromoe shirakari shoromoe kia tatara soro oetia maetia sar ok oromoe shitia makare shoromoe kia tia tarasa ak oromoe tia tia sore shitia turu moe tia mara shira ak oro. And if you don't feel like you're the sun, you might be a starlight. That's okay. You know who you are. Whatever is represented within your heart is who you are. Let it shine brightly. Let it move through and ripple through you, removing anything that might be in the way of you receiving your miracles this week. Maria Shiara ak oro moetia na soro ekia shono moetia. Taras ak aromoetia, das shoro moekia ak aresho, ak aromoetia, ak are aromoetia shedia moia. Maria Coria Shorocoria Tarasoro Moedia Tarasoro Moia Yatoria Shoromoia Tare Shoro Moikia Tare shore enasa area doro moetia. I'm seeing these. It's almost like this teal color. It feels like clouds in a way or fluffy. I'm not really sure, but it's coming around and just kind of surrounding your entire body. It's this beautiful teal color with specks of gold in there. Gare Shoro, and I'm getting this an archangel. And there's a reason why this archangel is coming through as this color frequency. So allow this color frequency to anchor within you, within your heart, within your body, wherever you feel like you need that extra support is going to move in there now. Shoro moetia ak area, ak aro moetia shitia ak o shia. Nania kia oro moetia tasa ak aro moea. Me shiriatia oro moetia. Maetia shoro moetia. Tarasa ak are dodo noetia. Moria kiatia shoro oro. Tini shia tira soro moetia. Are shoro boria sia. Mari shoro moetia. Tares ekero moro. Metia nasa aka aro moetia. Metia sara oro meeshitia. Tenes ekero moetia. Vatera sara oro moetia. Te shuru moetia. Kare shonuni shitiatia. Take a deep breath in here and out. Completely surrender to these frequencies coming to you, this high frequency, divine light, divine language of love moving through you in ripples. Uruwori ejira, mare eshorobori atia, tarasa aka arumoya. I'm getting that this is going to be one of those transmissions that you can come to, you should come to, and listen to it many times this week. Koreshitia koro moetia na tarasaya na shoro moetia te shira moetia. I'm just going to bring through the God names and just move from this because it's just so powerful. And I think it's so interesting because one of the God names, actually, the color on it is teal. And so I'm going to start with that actually. And so that card is unity. Very interesting, unity and the God name. So the three God names, I want you to simply receive them. This is not about choosing one or two of them. Just simply receive. And it's okay if one of them resonates with you better than the other, but you all three frequencies are coming through. So just receive. Again, it's just opening your heart and receiving your miracles this week. Mem yad hey, karamoya, mem yad hey, toro soro momeya, mem yad hey. Take a deep breath in here. This card is about unity. And it says, with these letters, I pass a true test of spiritual character. I can now see all sides of the problems that came before me, and my focus is upon unity and soul as opposed to division and my selfish desire. Mem Yad Hey. Mem Yad Hey. Mem Yad Hey. Poroshitia karamoetia. Dara sororo shitia. Next God name that is coming through is Vav Membet. Vav Membet. Vav Membet. And this card says water. Water. With this name, Vav Membet, I purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality. Whoo. Vav Membet. This is one that you can write on your water bottles. You can write on the ground to bless your water, bless your earth and the waters within your earth. Vav Membet. With this name, I purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality. Vav Membet. Karo boye shiti, tiro koro kore shitia, nane yeshoro moro, more shia. The last card is none aleph. None aleph. None aleph. And this card says no agenda. I love it. No agenda. My motivation of self-interest, ulterior motives, and hidden agendas give way to pure acts of friendship, unconditional love, and giving. When I take myself out of the way, I create a space for true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment. None aleph. My motivation of self-interest, ulterior motives, and hidden agendas give way to pure acts of friendships, unconditional love, and giving. And when I take myself out of the way, I create a space for true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment. None aleph. Koro moe tia toro soro koro oro mo ti share kiara oro moe kia share ak oro moe shia. We now anchor, lock, and seal this transmission on every level of your being, on all levels of your body, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, with ease and grace. And anything that might be in the way of you receiving your miracles this week, we clear, uncreate, delete it, and destroy it from all times, space, dimensions, places, now. Take a deep breath in here. It is done, it is done, it is done. By the power of three, a perfect Trinity, it is done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Again, this is one of those transmissions. Come back and listen to it. And if one or two or all of the God names resonate with you, go ahead and write it down somewhere so that you can repeat the names. When you say the names, you anchor the frequency within you, anchor that attribute of the divine or God within you. It's very, very powerful. So you can meditate with it. Take a deep breath in again and out. Beautiful. Again, thank you for another week, for joining me for another week of Dose of Light. Enjoy this, enjoy this. Open up to receive your blessings this week and share this away. Share this blessing with your friends, with your families, with anyone that you know who might need this. From my heart to yours. Until next time. Bye.